Here with men's soccer coach Pete Watkins. Coach, we were talking off camera there that you get a little break, so to speak, from the conference play on Tuesday. You head to, or on Wednesday you head to Luther, but obviously not a break in very solid competition.
Yeah, out of the frying pan and into the fire, as I say. Luther has been a very good team past 2 years. They won the Iowa Conference last year over Loris, which is the first time in a long time. And a very well-coached team, very organized, and a lot of talent, so it'll be a good challenge.
You know, you talk all the time about learning experiences and how you can benefit from the previous game in terms of, you know, learning your mistakes, learning the things that you do well. In a game like Saturday at St. Olaf, what do you take from that game?
Oh, it was a chance for 4 freshman defenders to start against a front line with a couple of Division I guys on it, and so they got a taste of what that level is like, and they weren't good at the start. They got better as the game went on, and that's at that stage that's what we can ask for them. We just don't want to keep learning the same lessons. So the things that we learned from Saturday, we want to apply tomorrow, do a better job with those scenarios and those decisions, and get better each time we play. And I give the guys credit. They're back on the training field on Monday, going into team meetings and putting the work in. So they saw a pretty good standard on Saturday. They're going to see a really good standard tomorrow too. But it's a chance to learn. We just want to learn new things.
One of the things that you do that I find very interesting is depending on where you play, especially if it's a road game, determines where you train. We do have a practice field that's grass, and we have our game field that's turf. How do you approach a game, and how does that benefit you in terms of if you're practicing on a grass field because you're playing on a grass field the next day?
Yeah, we're very, very blessed here at St. Mary's to have both surfaces to train on. And if you don't play soccer, it's hard to realize how big a difference it is. But playing on grass is much, much different than turf. And so for the guys to get on the training field, get used to that surface, that's been a big help. And we'll be on grass quite a bit for the next couple of weeks because of our away games. Next 3 games, I think, are on grass surfaces. So I know the guys appreciate it, and they're thankful to have an athletic department that supports that because it helps us prepare for those. And it does. Our guys, it's kind of like riding a bike. They've played on grass their whole careers, but after you've been on turf for a month, to go back on the grass is good. So Luther has a great field, so it will play well, and we're looking forward to being on that.
You talk about the luxury of playing at home. You guys are kind of being road warriors here in the next couple weeks. You've got several road games. Is there really a big difference for you as a coach and for the players to play on the road?
Yeah, I think it's always different because of the unknowns. You show up one place and your locker room is the faculty locker room with 3 lockers and a physics professor in it. So you take it with a grain of salt and move on. When you're at home, it's more predictable. But part of being a college athlete is adapting. It's a life skill we teach them every day. So you go on the road, you adapt to a different meal, different bus ride. That's just part of being a student athlete, and it's part of the experience too. Our guys get to see some neat places, and we hope that they take away the positives in that.
Getting back to Wednesday's game at Luther, a non-conference game, really kind of now in the heart of where your conference season is. A good time to play a non-conference game in the midweek?
Yeah, it does give you some flexibility in terms of both tactics and personnel. So you might take some risks or give guys different looks than you might if there was 3 points in the conference at stake. So that piece of it is good. And again, our program, sorry to beat a dead horse, but our program is so young that every time we play, we get to get better. And so if we get to play a team like Luther, it's the right time because it's going to make us a better team.
5 o'clock Wednesday night in Decorah, Iowa against Luther. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.